Hey ladies. Hope you guys are doing good. Waiting on more people to come in as we get started. Waiting on more people to come in. This is going to be a great live, so you're definitely going to want to stick around. I started a little bit early because I was excited for this live, but just wait about a minute or so or less. Hey Sanya. Hey everyone coming in. Hope that you guys are doing amazing. Happy Friday. Hope that you guys are having an amazing start to your weekend. Hope everybody's doing good. We're gonna have a really great live today, so just waiting on some more people to come in before we get started. Okay. Thank you so much for the likes as you guys are coming in. Please like the video. Hope that everybody's doing great. We're gonna have a great discussion today. So we're talking about how to be fibroid free, okay, before 2025. Because in case you guys don't know, we have a little bit less than 6 months left until the rest of the year, till 2025. So I want to talk to women that are wanting to become fibroid free before 2025, because it's very possible for a lot of you guys. Now, is it possible for you if you have a really big fibroid? It's possible, but maybe you won't complete the journey by then, right? But for a lot of you guys that have, less than 10 centimeter fibroids, maybe even honestly less than 15 centimeter fibroids, you can, if you put in the work. You guys know I don't like to put time on it, right? But if you put in the work, you really can be fibroid free by 2025, but you have to put in the work like today, okay? You got to get started on your journey, right? So I want to talk about what could help you become fibroid free before 2025. Okay, waiting on us to at least get 10 women in here before we get started, okay? And in case you guys are new, make sure that you guys are following me if you're new. My name is Sasha. I'm a holistic woman wellness specialist, and what I do is I help women who have reproductive health issues such as fibroids, such as PCOS, endometriosis. I help them get to the root cause of these problems, the root cause in order to heal these issues naturally, in order to also heal their hormones, also heal their body. Because if we have fibroids, if we have any type of reproductive health issue, that means that it's a full body issue, right? So I help women get to the root cause so they don't have to worry about surgeries. They don't have to worry about invasive procedures that just cause them to regrow these fibroids over and over again. And I help women not just get rid of fibroids, right? Also become fibroid free for a lifetime, okay? I teach you the groundwork and I help you through the process of becoming fibroid free, becoming endometriosis free, right? We have to start calling in, how can I say this? We have to start expecting more for ourselves. We have to start loving ourselves enough to know that we can heal our wombs. I've helped many women do it, and there's a lot of women out there who think that it's impossible for them, and it's really not, right? You have to be able to believe that this is possible for you, that, that's number one. The belief is number one, and want to embark on this journey, because I said on Facebook today that we have to start passing down generational womb health. We talk about generational wealth and all that stuff, but we have to start passing down generational womb health, because unfortunately there's just so many women that are. Thank you so much, Sanya, for sharing the live. If you guys are on here, please like the video. Let's get the likes up. We want to get more women in here. I'm trying to get over 10 so that we can get started on our journey, how to become fibroid free. Okay, I know it's Friday. Numbers are kind of low today, but that's okay. We're going to keep going. And it's really important to understand. It's really important to pass down generational womb health. You don't want to pass down heavy bleeding to your children, right? To your daughters. You don't want to pass down all these issues, because a lot of you guys is running your families. You're seeing that your grandmother had fibroids, your mom had fibroids, your aunts had fibroids, and you think that means that you have to get fibroids. That means that fibroids is your reality. You're going to suffer for the rest of your life. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, and you don't have to continue passing it down. The generational curse can stop with you. You can break the curse and become healthy, and also break it so that your daughters, your nieces, are not going through the same thing, right? Or anybody coming after you. I think that's an important gift that we need to give our families. That's a huge, because a lot of women, like I said, you don't understand. You're passing, when you have all this toxicity in your body, when you have fibroids, and you guys, a lot of you guys too are wanting to have children too, who don't have children already. We don't want to continue passing bad health down. Some of you guys have inherited bad health and you just continue passing it down, right? It doesn't have to, like I said, be your reality. It doesn't have to be your children's reality, and vice versa. And it's been proved that we can change. Don't get me started on how we can change our genes, but that's a whole other conversation, because people think that they have to inherit what their parents inherit. No, you don't. Just like, you don't have to have the same life as your parents, You can be different from your parents. You could also, your health can be different from your parents as well. Okay. Did you know that? Okay. So if that's you, if you have fibroids, please like the video, tap on the screen, like the video. If you're here to hear about fibroids, how to become fibroid free in 2025, tap on the screen, like the video. I only see saying you're liking the video. So I'm assuming nobody else has fibroids. Nobody else is excited to learn about how to be fibroid free before 2025. Thank you, Latosha, for liking the video. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me break this down, right? When you have fibroids, I want you, for the ladies that are new, I want you to understand that this is a full body issue. And if you're here, if you are new, put in the chat that you're new. Also, click the link in my bio, join my email list. Make sure that you're also following me if you're watching me live for the first time, okay? Understand that when it comes to fibroids, when it comes to reproductive health issues at all, this is a full body issue. Fibroids is a full body issue. It did not just come about in your body because you're, hey, Roxanne. Okay, Roxanne, hey, that's my old client's name. Yes, Roxanne, love it. I'm new, excited to find you. Yay! I'm excited you guys found me too, Latosha. Hey. Okay, make sure you guys are following and also on my email list. Yeah, I love when new and returning people come back. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So when it comes to being fibroid free, understand that when you have fibroids, it's a full body issue, right? It's a misalignment in the body. It's a misalignment, also spiritually misaligned as well. Okay, it goes a lot deeper than just physical, right? We're dealing with hormones being out of balance. We're dealing with the lymphatic system, not doing its job the way it's supposed to, right? It's not getting rid of the toxins like it's supposed to because we're dealing with a lot of blocked channels, a lot of blocked elimination organs, right? Your body is circulating toxins instead of getting rid of them, right? And that's due to your habits, right? Due to your stress levels, due to what's going on like in your life as well, due to you being in fight or flight mode, due to your diet not being the best, it's due to so many issues, right? So many factors. But all in all, it's due to you not taking care of your body, you not taking care of yourself, you not taking care of your temple, okay? So understand it goes a lot deeper than just these physical fibroids. So that's why when women have these surgeries, they're not getting to the root cause of the problem and they're just regrowing back the fibroids over and over again, okay? So understand, I want you guys to understand that if you guys, especially for the new ladies, understand surgeries and UFEs do not get to the root cause of the problem. Been there, done that. And if you guys are watching, some of you probably have been there, done that as well. And if you guys feel comfortable putting it in the chat, definitely put that in the chat. But I've always had people on here that's had surgeries, had UFE, and their fibroids return. There's some people that's had multiple surgeries, multiple UFEs, and their fibroids return because they did not address the root cause. You still have that hormonal imbalance. You still have, the liver health that's, your liver is not functioning at its highest capacity. The kidneys are not functioning like they're supposed to. When you have fibroids. Yes, I need to fix the root cause. I know I have many issues that you mentioned. Yes, happy that you're here for sure. We all got to address the root cause of fibroids. Now, how do we become fibroid free in 2024? The last months of the year, okay? The last few months, okay, of the year. And if you guys are, for those ladies that weren't at the fibroid elimination workshop yesterday, y'all missed a treat, okay? It was amazing, okay? So we had that yesterday. Now, how to become fibroid free in the last 6 months of the year. Number one, you have to prioritize your fibroid healing journey. You have to prioritize your womb healing journey. That's where a lot of you guys mess up at. This part is where a lot of you guys messed up because you know why? You don't prioritize it. Everything comes before healing your body. Everything comes before healing your womb, right? We prioritize, the men in our lives. We prioritize even our dog. We prioritize our jobs, but we don't prioritize our health, our well-being, our mental health, our emotional health, our physical health. We do not prioritize that. And that's why you're in the boat that you're in now. You have not prioritized that. So as you're on the journey, and I tell my clients this has to be your top priority. I'm sorry, job and all that. Yes, we have our responsibilities, but this has to be top. This got to be top. You're going to have to, balance it with everything else that comes along. This has to be top. You cannot put this on the back burner. A lot of us have been putting our health on the back burner for years, months, right? Some of you guys have been following me for a long time, still putting your health on. I know that everybody that follows me and that watches my live is not vocal. That's why I'm saying it. I know that some of you guys watching in the background, which is fine. So some of you guys have been following me for months and years, and you have not really prioritize your health, right? You haven't prioritized your womb healing, journey yet. This has to be priority. You're correct. I prioritize everyone before myself for years. Most women that have fibroids have, Latosha. It's not even only you. majority of women that have fibroids have prioritized everybody else in their life except for themselves. You know why? Because a lot of times it's easier to address other people's problems, but when it comes to addressing ourselves, it's like we want to get away from addressing our own problems, so we just address everybody else's problem, right? And that's where that people pleaser thing comes in, right? It's not really that, oh, you're such a great person. No, it's because you want to avoid caring for yourself and focus so much on other people. That's it. It's not because, oh, I'm such a great person. No, it ain't that. I know, because I've been there, done that. You're taking the focus off yourself and focusing on other people because you don't want to focus on yourself. You don't want to do the work on yourself. So let me just focus on all these people I have to help. You have people that still have fibroids today, that still have fibroids right now, that's still struggling on their fibroid journey. And they're like, well, I want to help everybody. You haven't even done it for yourself. You have to do it for yourself first. You cannot sit, that's why they're not listening to you, right? You can't sit here and say, I want to help the whole world with getting rid of fibroids. You haven't even done it for yourself yet. You haven't even made yourself a priority. I'm one of those people. It's okay, Ree. We can listen. That's why we're here today, to learn how to get out of that. We got to get out of that. You have to prioritize yourself in your healing journey. You can't be of use to nobody when you're bleeding half to death because of fibroids. I'm sorry. Been there before, so I can talk about this. When you are weak, when you're anemic, when you are exhausted, when your body's not healthy, how can you be a full use to anybody, right? A lot of you guys have to take off work a lot of times due to fibroids, due to the pain, due to all these things, right? We can't show up in this world fully 100% ourselves, and with all these fibroids. Like with fibroids, with bleeding half to death, with all this stuff, you're not even mentally there. You're exhausted, you're drained, right? The blood, like your fibroids is taking your life force away. I was a social worker for 10 years and finally left once I learned I had fibroids. It's been a journey. Sanya, I would say big ups to you. Big ups to you, because I know that's a very stressful job. I had some friends that were social workers. That's a stressful job. It's a lot mentally. Even my brother's best friend for many years is a social worker. It's a lot mentally on you. And when you have to, sometimes, I'm not telling everybody on this life to quit their job. I'm not saying that, right? But some people, it comes to that point, they're in the position where they can do that, right? It may come to that point where I have to either walk away from this, or I had to take a little leave of absence. I had a client one time that was working with me that took a 6-month leave. She was still getting paid, but she took a 6 month. She said, you know what? I guess she accumulated time for a long time, right? Because she was faithful to this job. She worked there for a long time. She had a high position, and she took off. She's like, you know what? I need time for me. I'm tired. I need time for me. And she was traveling while taking the program, while working with me for 6 months. Got rid of her. She had cysts. She got rid of her cysts, lost weight. Her life periods got so much better. And she's like, I want to have children. So how can I want to say I want to have children when I'm not healthy? I have ovarian cysts. I have heavy cycles, right? That means your body's not healthy. My life is nothing but stress, trying to get rid of causes one by one. Yeah, we got to get rid of the causes one by one. We got to get rid of these we got to get rid of the stress one by one. Because sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, when we really break it down, it's really stuff that we're putting on ourselves. Now, I'm not saying if something like crazy happens, it's your fault. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that these day-to-day stressors that we're going through, or stressful people that we have in our lives, we don't have to have them in our lives. Especially if you're an adult. If you're an adult, which I hope all adults are watching this, right? Because I know that sometimes I get messages from, if you're watching this and you're under 18, don't message me. I cannot respond to minors, okay? So, yeah, I'm on my way I take on way more than I ever should, because you know why, Latosha, you do that? And I used to do that too. You're avoiding doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is taking care of yourself. It's like you're avoiding that. I have hyperthyroid. All my hormones are out of whack. Ooh, we got to get you together, Latosha. We have to get you together. Make sure that if you're not on my email list, Latosha, you need to be on my email list, because a lot of women that have fibroids have also thyroid issues. They just don't know it yet. They also have thyroid issues, especially if you haven't really addressed your fibroids that's been going on for a while. Okay, do I sign up here? Yeah. So if you click the link in my bio, that is signing up for my email. And that's everybody that's watching this. If you're not on my email list, get on my email list. Get on my email list, okay? So you'll know when I'm going live. You'll know when I'm doing this topic. So you'll know what's going on, okay? And I also send a lot of information about fibroids, especially this month, through my emails, okay? This is Fibroid Awareness Month, okay? So understanding the fibroid triggers again. If you want to become fibroid free in 2024, you have to understand what triggers the fibroids to grow. And I may have to do a video on that. You got to understand the foods. You got to understand the behaviors. You got to understand what is triggering the growth. What is triggering the growth, right? What triggered the development, number one, and what triggered the growth. That's why it's important to get the real information about fibroids and not the surface level stuff your doctor is saying. A lot of your doctors are saying it's just genetic and that's it. That's surface level. That is not like that. Disregard that. Disregard that. Genetics just load the gun, but you pull the trigger. Your habits, the way you live your life pulls the trigger. My doctor's only solution for fibroids was full hysterectomy. Oh no. They want to snatch your womanhood away? No. When I asked, is that the only option? I was told yes. Listen, I would get another doctor. And you know what? That's going to be number 3. I'm happy you mentioned that. Relying on doctors for reproductive health. You have to stop doing that in 2024 or you will never find healing. And that's everybody. You continue to rely on doctors for your reproductive health, right? I tell you guys they only have one of 3 things for you. Okay, birth control, medication, or surgery when it comes to your reproductive health. I'm not saying if it's an emergency, don't go, but I'm saying if you're trying to get rid of fibroids, you get out of that doctor's office and do the work. I'm sorry, we're there because a lot of you guys are wasting your time spinning your wheels in the doctor's office, and they're just giving you this, and they're giving you that, and they're doing this, and they're doing that, and you guys are keep coming to me saying they're doing this. Then why are you there? Why are you there? You know they're not gonna get there. There's no healing in healthcare. You want to heal. There's no healing in sick care because healthcare is really sick care, especially if you're a black woman. Why are you there? They have nothing for you. They just want to snatch your uterus away. Ultimately, that's all they want. Why are you there? Why? God, let me find you because I pray for other options. Oh, I love that. I love that. Is there a way to reduce fibroids when you're pregnant? Yes, Barbie. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you're new, You're just tuning in to me, but we actually talked about that at the yesterday at the fibroid elimination workshop. Absolutely. Now, is it going to look a little different than somebody who isn't pregnant? Yes, because we don't want to be okay, so I'm not going to say reduce fibroids, but stop the growth and get your body as healthy as possible. Yes, because I don't really want to I wouldn't work on with somebody to really shrink fibroids when they're already pregnant, but I would work on them with reducing the growth so it doesn't become a problem, right? It doesn't become a problem and there's no pain, okay? So I've done a hysterectomy 2 years ago. Now I have 2 big fibroids. Wait, hold up now. How do you have fibroids, but you don't have a uterus? How do you have fibroids? What? Lord, what's going on? Jess, please let us know. Or you have fibroids in the breast, because you can have that too, ladies, in case you guys didn't know. Okay? In case you guys didn't know. Or did you have a myomectomy? Maybe it wasn't hysterectomy, it was just removing the fibroid, it wasn't removing the uterus. Let us know, because I'm like, what's going on here? Okay? So ladies, understand that relying on doctors for your reproductive health, they have nothing for you besides surgery and medications, right? You have to rely on you for your reproductive health. I'm not talking about, if you break a leg or something like that, right? I'm not talking about if you get in a serious accident. I'm not saying not to go to the doctor, but I'm talking about for your reproductive health specifically. That's you. So you can go there and get all the pap smears you want to get, all the vaginal exams you want to get. That's not doing nothing for your health. Your reproductive health is something every single day that you're working on. And all you're doing, if you're relying on doctors for that, all you're doing is just, number one, staying in confusion. And if you have fibroids, staying in the confusion, never healing, and just going around around the circle, like just like a roller coaster ride, right? They may give you something to make you feel a little better for a little bit, and then you're back to square one. It's gonna continue. That's gonna be your life. Give you a medication, make you feel a little better for a little bit, then you start getting side effects, and then back to square one with the fibroids and all the symptoms that come along with it. You have to stop, break that cycle. I don't know why we keep extreme bleeding for months at a time. Help. We have to get to the root cause of the fibroids. The bleeding. TX Mama, do you have and I'm calling you that because that's your name on here. Do you have fibroids? Let me know if you have fibroids. But fibroids can cause bleeding for months at a time, or you could just have bleeding for months at a time. You don't have fibroids. So I've had clients with that same issue. I've had a client that bled for 21 days per month. I had a client that bled for 2.5 years before coming to me. Somebody with that for months and months and months of extreme bleeding, that's a serious issue because you're losing lots of blood. Okay, so the doctors, I'm sure they can't find a reason. They're just probably pumping you with meds and blood transfusions. I honestly, you gotta. Oh my God! First of all, stress and anxiety. I've had 4 transfusions. Wow. Okay. First of all, this is gonna be very hard. Okay. What I would tell you if you're my client is, number one, is we gotta work on the stress and anxiety, because that does, and it's hard when you're bleeding like that. I totally understand. But the reason why you have to work on that is because that causes you to bleed more. That causes you to bleed more. And then we will address your gut health. We'll address your body is in a state of emergency. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would recommend my Detoxify Your Womb program for you, because you're somebody I would have to work with closely, because that's an emergency situation. That's a very serious situation. Like I said, I had a client that was bleeding for 2.5 years, went to multiple doctors before coming to me. But you have to address your full body health. Number one, the mental health, and number two, the full body health. Okay, that we would have to that would take a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm sorry you're going through that. I'm sorry you're going through that. Okay, you need immediate help, and that's a lot. That's a lot. How do I sign up? You can click the link in my bio, read about it to see if it's for you. The Detoxify Your Womb program, see if it's for you. It's a 6-month commitment, and that's actually good, because you would need that length of time, not to get rid of the bleeding, but to heal the body, because it's when you're bleeding like that, your body is in really bad shape, right? Hey Shanti, how are you? So you can click the link in my bio, read about the Detoxify Your Womb program. And that's for anybody. If you have fibroids, if you have that program, listen. We've helped women get pregnant. We've helped women get rid of, ongoing bleeding. We've helped women get rid of multiple fibroids at this point, like cysts, all types of things. Okay? All types of things. I'm sorry to hear that you should take her course for real and save your life. Yes. Because I can't help you one-on-one in this live. I just can't, right? That the only way I can help you is honestly as being a client. That's it. I'm just being honest with you, okay? Because your problem is dire. It's dire. What are the doctors doing for you? Probably nothing, right? They're just giving you transfusions, probably. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you, Senya. I'm doing good, Shanti. Hope that you are as well. So relying on doctors for reproductive health. They have nothing for you. I told you guys my client was bleeding for 2.5 years. Went to multiple doctors. All they did was switch out, do multiple different birth controls and put an IUD in wrong, which led to more problems, and it was a mess. She worked with me for, She worked with me for 3 months. By the 3rd or 4th week of her working with me, we were able to stop the bleeding. We were able to stop the bleeding and reset her cycle, and then she started having normal cycles again. This is serious. When we talk about, we had to really, but when she joined, she was so desperate. When she joined the program, it was how some people join, sign up to work with me, and it's like they have to adjust, right? It's an adjustment, which is fine, and I help them through the process. But some people are like, listen, whatever you say do, I'm doing. As soon as I jump in, I'm what we got to do. Some people are at that point, and let me just say this for people that have been following me. I'm not saying this to one person in particular. I'm talking about people that have been following me and going through serious issues, or maybe you haven't been there yet, right? Don't wait until you are bleeding out before joining the program. A lot of people, the reason why I say that a lot of people have been following me and then they wait until it's an emergency before they join. Don't do that. Don't wait until that point. When your cycles start getting, off, when you start getting cramps and breast tenderness. I had somebody that was in the fibroid elimination workshop yesterday. And if she's here, shout out to her, because I know she watched the live sometimes, right? She didn't even have fibroid. She had a cyst, and what else? She had her period, she had breast tenderness and all that stuff. She was like, and she's young. She was like, before it gets to that point, I want to do the work now to heal this now, right? Don't wait, y'all. And I know I'm talking to somebody, especially Black women are the worst with that. They will wait until they're dying before getting help, doing something about their health. That's something, especially Black women. We got to stop doing that. We have to stop. I'm seeing that way too much. Okay? I'm seeing that way too much. Okay? So understand that. Now, I will say this. Hey, Ann, how are you? Hope that you're doing good. So I see, and this is the next part I'm going to see. I see this a lot. When you're on this journey, when you're healing your body, when you're healing your womb, when you're getting rid of your fibroids, you're on this journey, you're on it. People get upset when their family members don't support them. Now, some people have supportive families, supportive husbands, and that's fine. But some people don't. Some people, their parents or their husband even will tell them, listen, you need to just get the surgery. You need to just get the surgery. I don't believe, they may not believe in holistic healing. A lot of people don't, unfortunately. A lot of people, they've been brainwashed to think that getting cut open is how you heal, right? They've been brainwashed to only believe in traditional methods. It's not even traditional when it comes to, really traditional is holistic healing, but they claim that traditional is medical system, right? Which is not, is not. That's not traditional way. But people believe in that because they were taught, they were brainwashed to believe in only doctors. That's it. A lot of people were brainwashed to believe in that. So they maybe say, just listen to what the doctor is saying, just get the surgery, just get them, the hysterectomy, they may be stressing you out to do that. Well, you need to do that. You're having all these symptoms, blah, 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 blah. They may not support your journey to heal holistically. And the fact that they're putting that much stress on you can make things worse sometimes. You got to block them out. I need you not to care. That's how I was. Listen, when I was getting rid of my fibroids, I had fibroids the second time I was getting rid of them. I was not listening to anybody. My parents were saying what they had to say. They didn't believe in what I was doing. They didn't believe in how I was eating. They didn't believe in any of that. They were like, what are you doing? You're losing too much weight. This is happening. Blah, blah, blah. I had to tune them out because this is an assignment on my life. I have to heal my body for me and for my future lineage. I don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all didn't have fibroids. Listen, I went in there tunnel vision. You stop caring about what people around you think. They don't know that ain't better. And trust me, they will come around later. They will come around later. A lot of them all of them came around now. They're like, not now, even way before now, when they saw how healthy the glow, my iron levels going up, when they saw me along the process, like what it was doing for me, and then they eventually saw the results, like it was gone. They were like, wow. Then they become believers. Some people, you have to go through the process before they become a believer, right? You got to go through the whole process. You guys got to tune them out. During the process, tune them out. I love you, but I don't want to talk about this. This is a decision I'm making in my life. I don't want to talk about it. If you don't support it, that's on you. That's fine. This is what I'm an adult, and this is the decision I'm making. Period. That's it. You're a woman. This is your body. This is your decision. Stop listening to people around you. Now, you don't need support, but you do need community. That's why I have my Detoxify Your Womb program. A lot of women do need that community of women doing the same thing, right? And that's going to help them to tune the naysayers out, right? Now, for me, I would say for clients that I've experienced, right, when it comes to husbands, most husbands are supportive on the journey. Most husbands are supportive on the journey, right? Most husbands are also doing it with them. So it's mostly, when people say they don't have any support, it's usually the parents, right? And they love us. Our parents love us. Listen, if I live my life as a child, listen to your parents, yes. But as an adult, you make your own decisions. You have your own life journeys to go through. I love my parents to death. Will do anything for them. But when it comes to what I want to do, how I believe my life should look like, it's me. And it's you. That's how it's me. So if you don't believe in holistic healing, that's on you. If you don't believe, that's on you. But by you watching me, you become a believer. You will become a believer, okay? And that will also have you too checking your health out, right? And making adjustments too, which it's also just by me healing myself, it's improved my whole family. It's improved, and I know it's going to improve generations to come. Just by me, one person deciding to heal themselves. One person. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to break a curse. That's literally all it takes. One person. And if you're hearing this message, it's you. You've been chosen. So are you going to do it or not? Are you going to do it or not? Are you going to do it or keep the fibroids? Which one? Which one? Which one? Okay? Somebody need that message today. Sorry, I'm going back to read comments. That's why I didn't tell my family. Yeah, sometimes you shouldn't even tell them. Sometimes you shouldn't even tell them because they just don't. If you know that they're against holistic healing, I had a client tell me one time in my 6-week intensive, right? Told me that she didn't want to tell her family. She didn't want me to post a testimonial because she didn't want her family to know that because they were extremely religious and they said they thought that healing the body is like witchcraft. I'm like, what? God put in the Bible that everything that we have to heal is on the earth. Are you kidding me? And he didn't say in the doctor's office. He said on earth, like in the earth. I was shocked. She said, it's demonic. Healing your body is demonic. I said, woo, I ain't never heard anything like that before. They barely support my nutritional changes. I know that they wouldn't support if they knew this. Yeah, sometimes you have to just tune them out. Yep, all my friends told me to get surgery. That's crazy. give up wanting to be a mom. Are you kidding me? I isolated myself. It's lonely. Oh my, listen. Them were some horrible friends. I'm sorry, Sanya, but what? Give up wanting to be a mom? Girl, don't get me started. I don't tell them. I just tell them my plant-based choices. Okay, due to food sensitivity. Yeah, tell them the doctor told you to do it. Then they'll believe it. I live in another country, so it's easy for me to do me no matter what. Yes, exactly. Sometimes you have to get away from those family members. Healing the body is witchcraft. Yeah, healing the body is witchcraft. But you know what's so funny? They're saying healing the body is witchcraft, right? Using herbs, fruits, and vegetables healing the body, right? Is witchcraft. But they don't think like cutting into your body to get out fibroids is witchcraft. They don't think that's witchcraft. Doctor giving you all types of unnatural prescription meds, messing you up, giving you all these side effects. That's not witchcraft to them. But healing the body is witchcraft. That's crazy. It's a mental illness, I swear. But I was like, whoa, really? And this woman was literally came in my program bleeding out. She had every period she had to be rushed to the emergency room. Every single cycle. Her periods would last 9 to 17 days. And when she was in my 6-week intensive, her next cycle after that was 2 to 3 days, light, no clots, because she used to get big, past huge clots during her cycle. She only went with me for 6 weeks. Her life changed. She had fibroids. Okay, so we healed the hormones. We healed her hormones. Because when you have fibroids, you also have hormones that are out of balance. It's deeper than just the fibroids. That's why when you're doing surgery, you're not addressing anything. You're just messing with your body. That's all you're doing. You're just cutting into your body, okay? So it's really important for you to understand this. Now, let me just say this too. Let me just say this too. Somebody messaged me, right? And they were telling me, let me just say this. I'm gonna say this to people that's been following me. They were telling me that, and I thought it was kind of funny, but I'm like, it's true. They were like, their 14-year-old daughter was letting them know, you watch that girl all the time, that lady all the time and they were talking about me on TikTok. You watch that lady all the time. Why don't you just sign up for her program? And I was laughing. I was like, oh my gosh. And she finally was like, I'm scared. The reason why she hadn't join the program or sign up for a course because she was scared to she didn't realize it, but she was scared. She was scared to make a change. She was scared to so she finally got the 12 steps on how to treat fibroids full bundle course. But she was like, I didn't realize that I was scared. And I was telling myself why don't I just join? Why don't I why am I prolonging this stuff? Kids got more sense than we think. Listen, these kids, these Gen Z kids, they're not like kids of back in the day. They're very vocal, okay? They have common sense, okay? They're very logical. They're not super emotional. They're not kids back in the day, right? They're very logical. They will tell you straight up what it is. Tell you straight up. And some of your children are watching you, especially if you if they're aware too of your fibroids or aware too of your symptoms, right? Which most kids are, right? Most kids are very intuitive. They understand what's going on, even though we think they don't. They do. So if they're aware that you're and this is the Aquarian age. This is the information age. It's a different age than when we were growing up. So kids know. A lot of teenagers know that you can heal your bodies yourself too. A lot of them know that information is out there. They know. So they're like, why aren't you? They're probably thinking, why aren't you doing it? Why are you just complaining about your cycle every month, but you haven't taken an initiative to actually, balance your hormones? You haven't taken that initiative. You're just sitting there and complaining. Kids are not going to tell you that they're wondering why, what the heck? What kind of example are you setting on your kids, setting for your children if you're just sitting on your problem? You just have a problem. You're just sitting on it. You're not doing nothing to solve it. Or you're just doing a little itty bit here and there, getting tiny results. I'm here for women that's ready to get rid of fibroids in 2024. We have less than 6 months left. It's time to start now. We have less than 6 months left in 2024. If you want to hang on to your fibroids and go into 2025 with it, I think that's very sad. Okay? So I want to say this. It's really important to focus too on hormonal health and hormonal healing as well when you have fibroids. It's not just estrogen and progesterone. It's deeper than that. You're dealing with a bunch of hormones that are out of whack when you have fibroids. I told you the systems in your body are out of whack. when you have fibroids. There's a misalignment in the body. There's an imbalance in the body. So we have to get things in order. And your body works as a whole. It's not individual, it works as a whole. So we have to get your body in order. You have to really hone in on what's causing the fibroid, not just the fibroid, what's causing the fibroid to occur so they don't continue to occur over and over and over again. That's important. So your hormones do matter. I will take the course itself. How do I proceed? So all you have to do is, in the 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids full bundle course, it's a fully action-packed course. You click the link on my bio, you'll see where to get it. You'll see the 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids full bundle course. It's an amazing course. If you don't have it, get it. Okay? It includes how to eliminate heavy bleeding. It includes my 12-step process on how to shrink your fibroids, plus a bonus step. And I go in depth about the process so you will understand how to shrink, how to also cleanse the liver, how to cleanse the lymphatic system. All those things need to be done when you have fibroids. Okay. Also, fibroid-free diet. Fibroid-free diet is there. The training on how to be fibroid-free through your diet as well, right? Because that's important. You have to understand how to eat. So they have a whole hour training there. I have a meal plan there. I have what else? A grocery shopping list there. Also, foods you need to avoid when you have fibroids. If you don't have that course is retiring July 31st, 2024. Okay? That course has been out for 2 years now. If you have been saying you're going to get it, okay? I know I'm talking to some people. If you've been saying you're going to get that course and you haven't gotten it yet, what are you waiting on? Okay? Unless you're waiting to join the program. What are you waiting on? Get it. Because it's retiring in a couple of weeks. And don't ask me why, because you should have gotten it. Okay? It's retiring in a couple of weeks. We've had it out for 2 years. It's highly acclaimed. We've had hundreds of women take the course and get amazing results. Not even just with fibroids, with ovarian cysts, with endometriosis, with all types of reproductive health issues. You really can take it with any type of reproductive health issue, any type of uterine growth, okay? Will access to the course be available after the... Yes! So if you buy it, you will have lifetime access to the 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids full bundle course. Yes, you have lifetime access. Don't worry. You guys don't have to worry about that. But people that haven't bought it will not be on the site anymore. That's it. Okay? So don't ask me, don't tell me, and don't message me and say, I'm going to get it. Just get it. I hate that. People will message you, I'm going to get this. I'm going to join it. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Just do it. You're an adult. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Just do it. Okay? I'm going to get the course. And then people that message me and say they're going to get the course and never end up getting it. I mean, if I had a quarter for everybody that said that, I would be a millionaire right now. I don't care what you're going to do. I don't care about what you're actually doing. Okay? So don't tell me you're going to get it. Just get it. Just get it. Okay? Don't message me. You're clogging up my inbox. I love y'all, but you're clogging up my inbox. Okay? Now, avoiding quick fixes. If you are tied to quick fixes, right? You're online surfing the net for a quick fix. You will not, again, you want to avoid doing that if you want to be fibroid, if you're serious about being fibroid free for 2024. In 2024. You want to be laser sharp focused on your goal. If you keep getting blinded by if you surf the web, they have thousands, if not millions of what they consider quick fix for fibroids, right? They would say, drink this supplement, you'll get rid of fibroids. They're lying. Drink this tea, you get rid of fibroids. They're lying. Drink this, I don't know. Somebody said they had a syrup out there to get rid of fibroids. They're lying. Drink this supplement. They're lying. Stop getting blinded by every little thing and do the work. It's a full body issue when you have fibroids. You can't just take a pill and get rid of fibroids. If it was that easy, 80% of women would not have fibroids. 80% of women would not have fibroids if it was that easy to just take a pill. It's not. People have done it. I had clients that before coming to me, they've tried for 2 years, they tried everything on the market. They said it was going to get rid of fibroids, every tiny thing. People come to me when they're ready to be serious. People come to me when they're serious, when they're ready for a full, to address we get to the root cause. And that's not shiny, that's not quick fix, that's not people. So people are we live in a microwave society where people want things fast, quick, and fast, right? So that's not, when I say we're healing from the root, people get scared about that, right? People that's not serious get scared. The people that's ready to change their life and transform, they sign up. Okay? You can't be scared to actually transform your life and let go of your bad habits. You can't be scared of that. Stop being scared of letting go of your bad habits. Okay? Stop being scared of that. Okay? Like, say goodbye to those bad habits. Say goodbye to those things that cause the fibroids to occur. And it's not just food. Say goodbye to those things that cause fibroids to occur in the first place. Say goodbye and be comfortable saying goodbye to them. Become a better version of you. If you're on my Facebook, you literally saw, okay, does this 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids work for pregnant women as well? I wouldn't recommend that one for pregnant women because we go a little bit too, I wouldn't recommend it for pregnant women unless I do, okay. So there was a pregnant woman that reached out to me that did buy the course. I didn't know she was pregnant, but she bought the course. I told her, listen, I will create a separate plan for you. So if you wanna buy the course, I do have a plan for pregnant women, but just following the course it's not gonna work for pregnant women. You need the plan as well. So if you buy the course, message me, okay? And if you're pregnant, message me, okay? Saying goodbye to them. Yeah, say goodbye. Say goodbye to these fibroids. Say goodbye to what is causing you to what is continuously triggering those fibroids. If you're following my Facebook, right? I posted a before and after picture. You saw what was like, what I look like, what's going on before, like bleeding half to death, unhappy. I look like a totally different person because in that period of my life, I was miserable. Okay, literally bleeding half to death, and I didn't even realize that. I didn't even tell anybody what I was going through. The people closest to me knew I had fibroids, but they didn't know I was going through. I was literally gushing blood. They didn't know that I was going through anemia, all these symptoms. I am miserable. That's how I felt at the time. Miserable. Okay? Miserable. Okay? So you have to make a decision. You can change that today, Latosha. Okay? And be sure to get, I think you already got on the email list. If you're watching this, if you're new, get on the email list. Get on the email list. You can change your life today. You can start today with changing your life. Get on the email list. Okay? You don't have to suffer. That was me before. I said I would never get back to that old person that I was before. She's gone. She's gone. She dead. She's gone. She's not coming back ever. She's gone. You got to transform into the new version of yourself. You got to kill your old self. Bye. Okay? Not literally, but figuratively. You guys know what I'm saying. Your old you. Okay? Some of you guys, did you picture your life like this when you were a child? Some of you guys have to ask yourself this. When you were a child, did you picture yourself bleeding half to death every single month? Suffering with fibroids and all this stuff? Did you you owe it to yourself, your future children, and also your younger self? I didn't commit to this. I didn't say I wanted a life like this. No, I gotta heal myself. I didn't picture. I'm sure when you picture yourself like grown up when you were a child or a teenager, you pictured yourself being healthy. You didn't picture yourself like this. You didn't picture yourself like this. Okay? So we have to, like I said, change into that better version of ourselves that we owe it to ourselves, our future selves, our people coming after us. We owe it to ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. And that's the best version of yourself does not have fibroids. It doesn't. The best version of you does not have fibroids. It does not have endometriosis. It does not have issues with getting pregnant. It does not have ovarian cysts. It does not have heavy bleeding. That's not the best version. That's the lowest version of you. You got to kill that person and say goodbye. And say goodbye. Okay? And be comfortable doing it. And not look back. She's gone. Okay? Very, very important. So avoid quick fixes. You didn't get this problem quick. It took years of developing, even if you didn't know what was going on. Because a lot of you guys had signs, right? Showing you that you had fibroids. Whether it was your cycle, whether it was like pain during your cycle, whether it was, other things. You had signs. You just didn't know that a lot of y'all didn't know that they were signs, right? You thought it was normal. You thought normal. And we have to stop doing this thing too. We have to stop normalizing sickness. That's why anytime I put out a video saying that you shouldn't bleed more than 3 days, people lose their mind. That video, it goes viral all the time. And people lose their mind because they think it's normal because the doctor told them it's normal to be sick. The doctor told them, there's a reason why they tell you that, but that's a whole other conversation, right? The thing is, you can use it while you can use it, but you still have to get to the root cause of the problem. While you're getting to the root cause of the problem, it's gonna get better. I got the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids. I'm still doing it. It helps a lot. Yes, and recently got it not too long ago, and it's doing amazing. I just had another woman on this. What was it? A couple days ago on this live who was pregnant. And when she gave birth, had this whole large fibroid, I think it was like 13 centimeters, did the course, now it's 6 centimeters. And her periods went from 7 days to 4 days. And she said she feels amazing. She's back to her, she don't have all this bloating anymore. And this, she's back to her high school weight and she just had a baby. So I had a client who I worked with in my 6-week my detoxify your womb program. She worked with me for 6 months. Okay, got rid of 4 fibroids, and the rest of them shrunk. Okay, and her uterus returned back to normal size. It was no longer enlarged. I have so many other testimonies. Like it's listen, if you do the work, it works. If you do the work, somebody asks, I know people always ask me like, well, what's the guarantee if you do the work, it works? It's 100% guarantee. If you do the work, it works. Period. If you do the work, it works. You got to do the work. Somebody say, wow, yeah, 4 fibroids and her enlarged uterus returned back to normal size. Because you guys that are not pregnant, y'all have to stop like that enlarged uterus that you have is going to cause problems. So you can't just leave yourself like that. You have to get that uterus down to normal size. Okay? You gotta get that uterus down to normal size. It's not like you're literally like, it's not even just a fibroid, it's what it's doing to your body, what has been done to your body when you develop fibroids, and what is being done to your body. You can't just sit there and leave fibroids and sit on those fibroids. You can't. You can't. You're destroying your health. Okay? You're destroying your health. Okay? So for you guys that are watching, right? For most of you guys that are watching, or some people that maybe in the background or whatever, right? That are watching, right? Most people do need guidance and structure when it comes to getting rid of their fibroids. You do need a coach. You do need a holistic womb specialist like myself or somebody else. It doesn't matter. Okay? As long as they have results. Because I know I have results. As long as they have testimonials of people that they've helped and you have proof of that, then you see that, fine. But you need that. So for ladies that are serious about getting rid of fibroids in 2024, you're going to need that. We have 5.5 months left. It's not even a full 6 months. It's 5.5 months. If you want to go full force on this journey and you want structure and guidance, you don't want to be over here spinning your tails. Some of you guys have been dealing with fibroids for a while, spinning your tails, and this hasn't worked. You still have these fibroids. It's time to invest. Okay? Because we invest in, a lot of us, if we check, I'm not calling nobody else, but if we checked our bank account and looked at what we spent on things that harm our health, like for example, maybe like, going out to eat. If we looked at or Starbucks or any time you went out to eat, if you looked at how much you spend on that or anything that's bad for you, you rack up the bills on that. But when it comes to healing your body, then it's like, oh, I don't know. That's ridiculous. And it's a subconscious lack of self-love if you're willing to spend more money on things that harm your health than help your health. You cannot say that you love yourself if you're willing to spend more money on things that harm your health than enhance your health. Okay? So watch, and that's ask everybody. Everybody has to watch where your money's going. Is your money going more sort of things that are harming your health, like eating out and stuff, and Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and 7-Eleven or whatever y'all be doing, right? That eating wherever y'all be eating. Or is it going towards things that are adding to my health, or brunches? Because brunch is over $100 now. I mean, DC brunch run you $150. Mimosas and brunch. You comfortable doing that, but when it comes to a course that would change your life or a program that change your life, then it's like, oh no. Okay. You want to be fibroid free in 2024? Hey, Jessica. Well, I haven't been to brunch in years. Yeah, people still. I'm going out to brunch. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But when it comes to their spending money on their health, then it's like, oh, I gotta scale back. I don't know. Please. Chris Brown concert, people were spending thousands just to take a crazy picture with him. And people say it's a bad economy. Multiple people. Hey, Erica, it's been a while. Where you been? I can't even eat that type of food. Because Jessica, you're serious about your healing. Jessica got my Restore Your Womb course. And is doing so much better. She doesn't even have fibroids, right? Improve her cycle so much. And she was telling me her stomach, she no longer deals with bloating. Her stomach is flat during her cycle. That's how it's supposed to be. To everybody watching, you're never supposed to be bloated. Bloating is inflammation in the body. So y'all that's always bloated, your body's highly inflamed. Highly. Just been working a lot. Cycle went from 7 to 4 days. I love that. Yes. Yay, Jessica. Okay, I loved it. Love it. Cycle went from 7 to 4 days. That's what I'm talking about. Because we're not supposed to be bleeding for a whole entire week, ladies. We're not supposed to be bleeding for a whole entire week. So if you're watching this, get it together. Okay? Get it together. Do you want to go into 2025 with fibroids or not? You need, a lot of y'all need help. You need a course, or you need to be in my Detoxify Your Womb program. If you know you need access to a community, you know you need access to me to help you one-on-one, you need to be in the Detoxify Your Womb program. You need to be there. Okay? You need to be there. You missed a lot, Jasmine. Are you on the email list, Jasmine? If you guys gotta get on the email list so you guys are here on time. Make sure you guys are here on the email list, okay? Click the link in my bio if you want to join the email list, okay? So you have to listen. It's up to you. What is your decision? Are you gonna keep these fibroids? Are you gonna keep struggling on your journey? Some of y'all been on this journey, y'all been struggling. Or are you gonna actually get real results? And real results mean massive action and clear action. It don't mean I'm all over the place. It don't mean I'm taking 500 supplements. It don't mean I'm just confused. Clear action plus massive action equals massive results. Okay? Period. And that's with anything in life. I just signed up and purchased a few things. I accidentally got out of the screen before I could download. They should be sent to your email. Did I lose them? No. You're not going to lose them. No. They should be sent to your email. What did you, I'll look at it I'll look at it. Okay. I'll look at it. But yes, is your program also good for moving? Girl, absolutely. You didn't hear my client that was endometriosis free? I have a client right now that has fibroids and endometriosis that's working with me. I have multiple clients that had both fibroids and endometriosis free. I know you're not on my email list, because if you're on my email list, I had 2 testimonials on there when women were endometriosis and fibroid free. Okay? Jasmine, get on the email list. You're missing a lot. Absolutely. Okay? Nope, I'm going to work with you. My biggest one is 3 centimeters. I'm fully committed. That's what I'm talking about. And Soulful is young. She's young. Some of y'all in your 30s and 40s and still haven't gotten, I love you, but you still haven't gotten it together. It's like the 20-something-year-olds the ones in their early 30s are more committed than the ones 35 and up. I said that last week, and I mean it. Like millennials or older millennials, y'all are just sleep on your health. I don't get it. Or just, scared in the background, don't want to take action, don't want to invest in your healing. But the ones that are like the young ones, they're serious. They serious. They in it. Like, what can I do? What? Most people signing up for our program are young, like little women in their early 30s. I say that's like young millennial, close to Gen Z, Why are and I can really talk to the millennials, the older millennials, because that's me. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all sitting, what are y'all doing? What's going on? Why do you guys like keeping problems? I don't get it. Okay? And don't tell me life happens, because it's everybody's busy in this day and age. Gen Z got a lot more and a lot more going on than millennials these days. Okay? Hold on. To get rid of fibroids, what do I purchase? 12 steps. To get rid of fibroids, you can, if you want a self-study course, the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. I have to join. Yeah, you have to join the email list, Jasmine, for sure. So not active, to get rid of fibroids, if you want to do the course, if you don't want to do the course instead of working with me, the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course, you get it today, lifetime access. It's going to be expired on the 31st of July. 31st of July, we're expiring the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. Okay? It's going to be, retired. But if you buy the course, you will have lifetime access to it. We've had that course out for 2 years. People have been following me for years. We've had hundreds of testimonials. People still in the background, keeping their problem. It's time to go on. It's about to be 2025 before we'll blink and it's 2025. You gonna do it or not? Okay? I have fibroids and my sister has endometriosis and we're young. Oh my gosh. So which program should we get? You have fibroids. Jasmine, if your situation is not too bad, you can get the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. If you want to be coached through it, the Detoxify Your Womb program. Okay? Detoxify Your Womb program. I see how my grandma's health was declining. I knew I had to get mine, had to make a change. Absolutely, Jessica, absolutely. Millennials gotta see demos and ads at least 3 times a buy. Yeah, but some of them need, 3 times is fine. And I'm the same way. I have to see things, I have to see testimonials. I'm the same way when I'm buying anything, right? But some people have been following me for years. Some millennials have been following me for years. Oh, I'm gonna join, and still haven't. Okay, so it's no excuse, And I know you're trying to help them, but it's no excuse. They just want to keep their problem. We going on, and we getting weird. I'm here for women that want to be fibroid free. I'm not here for everybody that's playing around. I'm done. When I had shoulder blade pain during my cycle back in February, I knew I had to change my habits. Absolutely. And my sister has endo. Which one should she get? Okay, your sister should get the Restore Your Womb course. But if her situation is serious, because endo can be staged, if it's staged like up in the stages, stage 3 and up, I would recommend she work with me in my Detoxify Your Womb program. I'm Jasmine, okay? How do we work directly with you? The Detoxify Your Womb program, the Detoxify Your Womb program is the only program to work directly with me. The program is 6 months long. Okay, that's for women that want to transform their health. That's for women that, want to release the womb trauma as well. Because listen, if you have fibroids, there's also a lot of energetic womb trauma there as well. That's for women that it's mind, body, like it's everything. So you want to shed the old you and become a new version of yourself. Okay, because it's a lot deeper than just changing a couple of things. No, we have to shift into the new version of ourselves. My client that just started working with me, what was it? Late May, and I think it was Memorial Day. Literally is saying that she's on her healing journey. Her cycle went from 14 days to 7 days already. We're about to get it to 2 to 3 days. Don't worry, but already in that little bit of time. And she's already saying telling me as she's healing her body, she's now more inspired to do things like get her CPA, things that she hasn't really thought about before, because that's what the healing process is. It opens your mind up to new opportunities and your life's purpose and things like that. A lot of y'all that are frozen, that can't move in your life, is because you haven't healed your body, you haven't healed your womb. Heal your womb. I'm telling you, it's deeper than just getting rid of fibroids. I'm telling you, you find your purpose when your mind is clear. You'll be surprised. But you can't keep your problem. You can't want to keep your problem. You can't be scared. Now, are my clients a little scared when they come in the program? Yes, at first, and I coach them through that. I'm not saying that being scared is, but being scared and not moving, that's the problem right there, okay? Because even when I'm scared, I still do things. Why are you retiring your program? I said don't ask me that, y'all. I love you, really told you, don't ask me why I'm retiring the 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids full bundle course. It's been out for 2 years. Get it or not, okay? I love y'all, okay? I had 2, and Latosha, let me say, you're new. So I really want to talk to the older people that's been following me for a while and should have been got it. Y'all, don't ask me why I'm retiring it. Just get it. That's it. You should have been got it. That's why I'm retiring it, okay? I had 2 surgeries of endometrioma removal within 2 years. Wow, why? Why did they grow so fast? Because when you trigger, okay, that's a great question, Samar, when you're continuously doing, because you're continuously doing things to trigger the growth of endometriosis. I had a client get rid of 3 endometriomas, big ones too. I think the biggest one was 10 centimeters. Okay, she worked with me for 6 months. That's one of my clients that got rid of fibroids and endometriosis. She had 3 endometriomas in a 4 centimeter fibroid. They grow fast. Fibroids grow fast too. They grow fast when you're continuously engaging in what's triggering the growth. Okay? What about endo? What is it tied to? Inflammation, estrogen dominance. It's you guys. So since you and your sister, I could say, and I probably can, if you want to ask your mom, you can ask your mom. You have heavy estrogen dominance that you guys were past. You were past heavy estrogen dominance. So I want you to ask the older members in your family, do you guys have fibroids? Do you guys have heavy bleeding? Do you guys have all these things have a similar root cause? Inflammation, hormonal imbalance, spiritually unaligned. What's the difference between the 2 courses? Which 2 courses is the Restore Your Womb course? The Restore Your Womb course goes deeper into hormone healing and fibroid. The Restore Your Womb course goes a little bit deeper because I told women that have endometriosis take that or PCOS take that. But it's also for fibroids as well. It also includes the 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids full bundle course. It's basically on what your preference is, Sanya. If you just want to address fibroids, the symptoms, and what's causing the fibroids, then the 12 steps. I had 2 surgeries of endometriosis. Okay, I think I read that already. It's time to invest to go deeper. Yeah, you gotta go deeper. Healing generational trauma. Healing healing generational womb trauma as well. Healing, because a lot of this stuff is spiritual too. We have to break the curse. Healing generational womb trauma as well. Okay, healing the wounds so that our ancestors don't have to go through. Our children's children, right? Can I be honest with you? And my coach told me this, right? Thanks for saying that. You're welcome, Latosha. My coach told me this. And she told me, she told me that people are not remembering their past generations like they used to before, right? Back in the day, and probably some of you guys, you were told about your great grandparents, even if you didn't meet them, your great grandparents, your great grandparents before that, right? But a lot of times, like especially with Gen Z, they like if it's when it goes past grandma, they like unless you've done something like transformational for the family, they're not gonna remember you. They're not gonna remember you. I was like, that is so true, because I don't even know who my great grandparents are. I have no clue, and I'm not even gonna ask. I hate to say this, but I really don't care. Like I care, but I don't care, right? Because have you done anything transformational for the family to pass down? Have you passed down land? Have you passed down healing, health, good health? Like what did you do? And a lot of you guys, this is your chance to transform, like your family lineage, to be remembered. A lot of you guys, after a couple generations, they're not gonna remember you. Like you're just gonna die and that's it. That's it. You're just gonna go on. But what about if somebody's like, my great grandmother, she healed her fibroids so that her daughter can do it, so that my grandmother can do it, so my mom can do it. So then what? Then that's when you matter, right? But some of us, we just die on and just live basic lives and just, everybody's sick, so I'll be sick too. Everybody have fibroids, so I have fibroids too, and settle for that. You haven't done anything transformational in your entire, or revolutionary, in your entire life. Nothing. Just the status quo. That's it. The bare minimum. That's it. Just to be average. That's it. And you just die and go on. And nobody remembers you. I said I would never. No, I'm not settling for that. I'm sorry. I'm not. And when you heal your womb, I'm telling you, life opens up. I don't know what it is. Things open up for you. Your purpose, you are just more connected. Whether it's the God, the Holy Spirit, whatever you guys believe in, you're more connected. You're more connected. Okay? So, you have to start now if you want to heal your body and womb in 2024. We are approaching 2025 faster than you. You guys know the first half of the year went by, so fast. The second half of the year about to do the same. You have now. Start now. Stop waiting. Don't say I'm gonna start. Don't message me and say I'm going to get this. Just get it. Just start. Don't say what you're going to do. Just do it. Okay? Just do it. And get on the email list if you're not on the email list. I'm retiring the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course, the one the highly acclaimed course that we have hundreds of testimonials on. I'm retiring it on the 31st of this month. Boom. That's it. Okay. Now I'll probably come out with something else but it will be more expensive. Okay. But y'all get that course. Y'all get that course. That's a life-changing course. Okay. I put my foot into it. Okay. And it's gotten amazing results. All right. Does anybody have any questions before we go? I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Okay. Get on the email list. Click the link in my bio. Get on the email list. Check out the courses. Start making changes. Stop keeping your problem. It's enough. Okay. You've kept it way too long. It's time. We're about to literally go. We're literally in the second half of the year. Some of you guys said this was the year to change your life. You haven't done anything. Nothing. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day. Okay. It says I've been on here for hours, so let me go. Have a great weekend. Bye, everyone.